Hi, I'm Melissa Tierney with Keller Williams in Santa Barbara. If you've been wondering whether now is a good time to buy or sell a home here in Santa Barbara, you're asking exactly the right question. And the answer isn't just what the headlines are telling you. So let me show you what the numbers actually say, because the data tells a very different story than the market is crashing or the market is on fire. So I'm going to tell you first the headline that everybody gets wrong. Um, a big myth is that people think high rates killed the market, and they didn't. Through April, our total home sales in South Santa Barbara County are actually up 5% over last year. 462 homes sold this year versus 438 last year. Single family sales actually stepped up. Single family sales are up 4%, condos are up 10%. More people are buying, not fewer. So if anyone tells you the buyers have disappeared, the data says otherwise. Now, prices. This is where it gets interesting because the year-to-date median is about $1.77 million, which is down roughly 9% from last year, with the single family median being around $2.1 million. So, yes, on paper, prices have cooled from the 2024-2025 peak. But here's what matters. Month to month, that median price has been remarkably steady. So we are looking at approximately 1.785 million in January, 1.785 again in March, and 1.742 in April. This is not a free fall. It's a plateau. And the market simply caught its breath after years of straight upward appreciation. And here's a piece that almost nobody explains. The year over year dip is partly a mixed shift. It's not a drop in value. When fewer $10 million or $20 million Montecito estates happen to close in a given stretch, then that median actually moves. So even though your $2 million home down the street is worth exactly what it was. And in fact, the average sale price in April jumped 41% to 4.5 million because the ultra luxury end came roaring back. So prices are down and prices are up are both technically true depending on the slice you look at. For a normal buyer or seller, the real takeaway is simple. Values are stable. Now, here's the part that nobody's talking about. Um, Inventory is sitting at just 2.9 months of supply. And anything under about 5 to 6 months is considered to be a seller's market. And we're under 3. Homes are still moving. Single family homes are averaging 44 days on the market, condos just 28. And again, about 40% of all sales are cash. 40%. That tells you who's competing for these homes, and it tells you that a well-priced, well-presented home still sells, and it still sells fast. So on rates, rates are averaging about 6.56% this year, up from around 6%, higher than 3% days, no question. Here's the reframe that smart buyers are using. Marry the house and date the rate. You buy the home right now at today's stable price and with far less competition, and you refinance when the rates come down. Waiting for the perfect rate usually means paying at a higher price later and fighting more buyers to get it. So if you're a buyer, this is one of the better windows we've seen in years. There's more inventory to choose from. Sellers are actually negotiating, and you're not in the bidding war chaos of 2021. You have leverage and choice right now that you simply did not have 18 months ago. And on that note, I have recommended to buyers on property that has been sitting for longer than 30 days, maybe we can go in and negotiate a 2-1 buy down with the seller. So that's something to have a conversation with your lender about if it's even an option. If you're a seller, don't let the prices are down headlines scare you, because we have under 3 months of inventory and 40% cash buyers. That's demand for the right homes, and it is very real. And it punishes the ones chasing last year's peak number. So price it to today's market and it will sell. Bottom line, this isn't a crash and it isn't a frenzy. It's a very rare balanced window where both buyers and sellers can win if you understand the numbers, and that's exactly what I do. So if you want to know what your home is worth, and if you want to know what your home is worth in today's market or what you can actually buy right now, let's talk. I'm Melissa Tierney with Keller Williams in Santa Barbara. Call or text me at 805-456-3667. Or reach out to me via the link below and I'll send you, you can schedule an appointment on my calendar via the link below. And I'll also send you the full report for your specific neighborhood.